is that we go through pregnancy with our family members. And I think that's something that for me, I was always so grateful for, that I had my support system, which was my mom, my mother-in-law, even friends or kabarkadas who also went through the journey. Because when you become a new mom, it's so, I don't know, I don't know if it's same for you, but for me, it felt exciting, but at the same time very daunting because I absolutely had no clue what to expect. So having a support system to walk you through it really helps a lot. And I think at the end of the day, you will define what kind of mother you want to be. So if you do get advice from other people, you take tidbits and make it work for your own self. So there, I guess it's really different per pregnancy. I'm sure just within the table, magkukwentuhan kayo dyan and iba-iba yung mga experiences. But I think the common bond is that we're actually really, really happy to be pregnant, right?
Yes. Every journey is different. Every child, every environment. We were brought up in different ways, no? By our grandma, our dad, our mom, and this is something we cannot compare. We cannot compare ourselves to other people. So it's great to know that you've always prioritized your health, Patty. What role do you think that played in how your little ones are growing up now?
Okay, I'll have to have a disclaimer. The first pregnancy, because I had a difficult health journey before I became a mother. I had a lot of health issues and reproductive issues that it was really a struggle for me and my husband. So when we found out that we were pregnant, it was really like a thank you, Lord. It was an answered prayer. It was a real dream for us. So admittedly, dahil sobrang happy ko, I ended up eating everything and sleeping, eating, sleeping. So technically, my first journey is not really the ideal. It was more like, I'm so happy to be pregnant, I'm so kilig, I'll eat everything. In fact, I told my husband, all I want to do is just sleep and have an itinerary of where I'm going to eat. So that's how I approached my first pregnancy. It was good at the start, then towards the end, every time I visit the OB-GYN, may gano'n na, Ma'am Patty, yung assistant, Ma'am Patty, bumibigat na po tayo. So my weight wasn't really healthy anymore because I just went wild with my first pregnancy. So coming into my second pregnancy, I knew better already. I guess it's also like trial and error because when you come into your first pregnancy, you really don't know how it's gonna pan out. So for the second, I already was more mindful about what to eat, how to work with my cravings, and like that. Even just adding PROMAMA into my diet, I was getting so creative. I was using PROMAMA and I would add like strawberries, bananas, make it more fun. And so it was just incorporating things that would, like I heard it earlier, would make me healthy and happy as a mom. At the same time, add nutrition to my baby. So yeah, so I'm both, I've experienced both sides wherein I was not that mindful, and then the second I was much more proactive about it.
I think with the first pregnancy, you were still also getting to know your body. Since it was the first experience, the first time. And I'm sure all of you share the same sentiment, no? Moving on to our next question. You mentioned a while ago that you had to put on different masks at home for your toddler and for the other one. You've probably had your sleepless nights, your grumpy days. How did you go through that?
Well, first of all, I think a lot of credit goes to the moms who do all the work. But I also like to share that I'm grateful to my husband because he was really my teammate through everything. Especially when you're going through sleepless nights, it's really the husband who you depend on to be your partner. So for me, even just having my husband say, you know what, babe, I'm gonna take the kids for the night. You can have like an hour of me time. And what I do is I turn on my laptop, put my headphones on. I don't know if you've watched it, but there's a show like Rockabye Mama by PROMAMA. And it was just nice to have this me time to watch a concert and listen to songs that would be inspiring for me. And so those little things that, my husband would say, you know what, you need to take a break and you need to sort of invest in your own health as well. So those are little things that really added.
Yes, I totally agree. And now that your two babies are born, Patty, what do you think were their first gifts to you?
Okay, so I'm really excited because I'm sure for the moms here, they're really excited to have that first gift from their baby. For me, for Theo, my first child, it was the first cake. Because I read about it, but when you read about it, it's so different actually feeling it. I don't know if you feel that way. Parang there's a description, it feels like popcorn, popping, or it feels like butterflies in your stomach. But when you actually feel the first kick, it's like, wow, I'm a mom. And there's life inside of me. So that was the first gift from my son. And then for Astrid, I guess the first gift would be her first smile. When they come out, I'm sure all the moms here will know, they're like blobs. They're blobs of cuteness. So when they finally show emotion or finally smile back at you, you're like, wow, this is a little human being with his or her personality. And I guess it was just like, wow, thank you, Lord, that I'm able to be a steward and, take care of this kid. So those are my first gifts. But I think you guys will have your own first
Yes,
gifts.
I do agree. Thank you so
Thank
much
you
for
so
that,
much.
Patty. Let's please give her a big warm of applause for
Thank you.
answering our question. As you mentioned,